So here's what we're going to do, everybody. We're going to try... I don't have a win with a vampire, by the way. So if I could win with this character, it would be a difficult species. And so let's go for it. We're going to turn off fighting. We're going to turn off armor. We're going to turn off dodging. And we're going to go all on blades. I'm going to make this character, because I'm a berserker... People, good evening, my friend. What is up? Thank you, as always, for your recommendations. No, Austin, I never choose sword. So that's also a first. The only reason I'm doing sword is because of the aptitude of this character. And just because I never do it, so it's kind of fun just to mix it up. But I hate swords. Their abilities aren't that great. The riposte is just never really impressed me at all. Unless you can get like a double or triple sword, not that great. So no. I generally, Austin, go axe or mace. I'll have to get some kind of flaming brand for hydras if we make it that far, or something else to switch to. Oh, cool. That's fun. I hope so. Swords need some love. They just aren't embraced by anyone, ever. Yeah, that would work for sure. If I can get one that's on fire. Alright, let me see. Let me go ahead and wear my cloak. And... Alright. I'm hoping, Lance. We're a vampire, Lance. We're going to talk to him about our amazing castle. That's interesting. So they're simultaneously trying to encourage people to use dexterity and swords. That's right, Austin. I mean, Trog carried my Octopode to level 15 into a rune branch. That's how good Trog is. Oh! Interesting. So in 2.9 they took away arrow counts. I'm playing on stable, which is 2.8. So in the next update, that will happen. Wow, that's fascinating. That's a good change. It always would frustrate me when I wanted to go range, because no HPTK. I stream Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I like that, because it would always be frustrating if you were a ranged character and you ran out of ammo and you're just sitting there like, well, I can't really do anything, you know, until I find some ammo. Now, if you don't have to worry about it, that's pretty cool. I have razor sharp teeth. I can see invisible. And my natural rate of healing is accelerated. Yeah, that makes sense as well. It might help you to lift the crossbow with high strength. That's a good question, Austin. So when I'm alive, I'm basically like a regular human. And it means I'm filled with blood. But I can exsanguinate, meaning like dump out all my blood. And then I get properties of the undead. Like I can turn into a bat and do undead type stuff. You know, you get negative energy resistance and other undead things. So the vampire kind of switches between being human and like undead and non-undead, basically. But with this character, here's Natasha. Hello. I'm going to stay alive basically forever, unless I need to escape as a bat or something, because I can't go berserk unless I'm alive. There's my ring mail. Great. Wear the boots. Wear the ring mail. There we go. Now we're getting some armor class. Let's do it. Exactly. It's like there are certain enemies that you could kill that would like put blood everywhere, or if you get a huge crit, like that would happen. Get out of here, Natasha. Uh-oh, she's back. Uh-oh, I'm slow. Alright, I guess enchant my boots. Got her. Take that, Natasha. It was a potion of might. Save me. Some enemies, if you killed them, they would just explode into a roaring fountain of blood, and then there would just be blood everywhere. Okay. Let's hit it. So, we're training short blades, but really I'd go to long blades. Are there any swords that we've seen? Not yet. Alright. I'll switch. Ooh, little ring over there. Cool. Oh, it's a +6 ring of strength. Heck yeah. That's a huge discovery. There's some chainmail, too. Alright, let's not mess this character up. We're getting there. Get that chainmail. Wear that chainmail. Bam, 11 armor class. Now we're getting somewhere. And a ring of resist corrosion. Fantastic. Yeah, you probably do. You probably move super sneaky when you exsanguinate. Level 5. Agile. Agile smagile. We're trying to work on our muscles here. My triceps. Oh, we just got pounded. That's so painful. Okay. Well, we'll just wait. I'm gonna go berserk just so that I can finish all of those. So HPTK, what we're aiming to do is go further down in the dungeon, get experience to make our character stronger, and find loot to also make us able to survive. There's plate mail. Hey yo. You got that right. Sigmund could still rip me apart. I gotta be very careful. All right. Now I feel great. Any swords? No. Come on, swords. All right, here we go. Done exploring. Then take me down to the next level. Let's see what our scrolls are. I got a +6 ring of strength. Ninja Joe. I'm feeling great. A shield. A shield for sure. Good question. I love shields in this game. Always roll them. Here's a black bear. It's kind of scary. I'm not the strongest, but I think I could take a black bear with berserk, so I'm just going to wait for it to come over here. I'm going to go berserk now and finish it off. That is level 6. And that's fantastic. Alright, let's go. There's a wand. There's a long sword. Now we're talking. I'm going to pull this up here. The jelly is annoying. And we're going to berserk. Kill the jelly. Kill the snake. Kill the slug. And it's all dead. And now we can go pick up this wand. It's Ice Blast. That's terrific. Okay, Ninja Joe. Thank you so much for stopping in. Always good to see you. You have a great night as well. I'm going to go up. And we're going to wield the longsword. Perfect. And we're going to switch over to training long swords, turn off short blades. Unfortunately, I only have a 0 aptitude at long blades, but here we are. I need more damage than a short blade is going to provide, and I'm not going to be sneaking around in plate mail. I'm going to play this like a very tanky fighter. It's basically my go-to in this game. I've been confused. I don't know what to do with myself, and I'm back. All right, we're going to go berserk immediately and take out... Oh, you take me out of berserk? It could be, for sure. I think what happened there was I was berserk, and then they confused me out of my berserk. I wasn't even aware that that was possible. This is bad. I don't like what's happening. Ambrosia. Well, Ambrosia is actually great right there. Oh, okay. Thanks, Snack. Interesting. I didn't realize that Berserk... Oh, it does have a fail rate. Touché. I mean, what do you guys think? Look at this. +5 anti-magic glaive. I mean... I'm bad at pole arms. I'll go back to the longsword. It's a big weapon. It's interesting. It would be hard to hit with. It seems good. I feel like... Am I going to... I would have to switch entirely and go into pole arms, right? But the thing about it is... It's -3 base accuracy, but it's huge base damage. I'll tell you what. Because I hate swords so much, let's see if we can make this thing work. If I feel like I'm just not hitting enough, I'll switch. Oh, there's a buckler. That's interesting. Can't use that with the glaive. It's about as accurate as my longsword. Oh, look at that sling. It's an artifact sling. That's pretty funny. It corrodes, though, so I don't want to have anything to do with it. Alright, let's take that guy down. Sweet. And there's a book of cantrips. Trog don't like the books. Trog burns them. Perfect. Okay, so let me see here. Let's just read some scrolls. Teleportation. Identify. That's fantastic. This is resistance. This is mutation. Immolation. Weird. And fog. Alright. And amnesia. Okay. So we have 2 teleports of fog and immolation. And we have resistance and mutation. I think it's a good point, Austin. If I do decide to keep with a 2-hander, then I'm going to have to go dodging for sure. Dodging and armor. That's all I'll have. And I'm fine with that. Well, I think this is awesome. I'm excited about this character. I never would have thought to go Vampire Berserker, but the gods of randomness gave it to us. And what if we can win with this? What if this is our oh yeah, we're good at stealthing for sure. What if this is our vampire win? Who knows? Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, shall we? Well, we've had some spectacular splats with Octopode, and then we decided to just go with a random character. We got a vampire, and it's a vampire berserker, and I thought that was hilarious. And so here we are. We're a raging vampire. Now we can only rage when we're human. So we're staying in the living form quite a bit. Distro, Alex, good evening, my friends. Oh, you know what, Alex? I meant, the publisher has a game called Old World that they do, but not the developer MinMax. I need to check what MinMax also has. To see what game you were talking about. But Old World is a strategy game that I've been seeing around and also looks pretty good. Okay, so let's look at ourselves. What are we doing? We have this massive +5 anti-magic glaive. We've got plate armor, we've got a cloak, we got a +2 pair of boots, and we have a +6 ring of strength. So we're actually doing quite well given the fact that we are 7th level on Dungeon 4. We can go berserk, and we can exsanguinate. We can even regenerate with Trog's hand. Alright, so let's go ahead and look for a way down. There it is. Let's go. Let's see what's lurking. It's a knoll. Well, there'll be more of these. Now remember, I am using a polearm, and it's a massive polearm. But the great thing about polearms, well, is that they can do a little thing I like to call evoke. So we can just hit this guy from far away. We missed, but now he's dead. And auto attack is actually pretty savvy in Dungeon Crawl, so even if I just tab, I will evoke and hit them at range. So there's some flails, but nothing that really is tempting to me right now. This glaive is going to probably carry us for quite some time. Now I might want more survivability at some point and feel like, you know, I'm going to need to go with a different weapon, but maybe a shield Let's see if any of these whites had a good item. What did you guys have? No, nothing good. And, well, that's a +3 dire flail. That's actually also fairly tempting. Let's look at our skills. And we're training pole arms. We're a vampire, so, you know, our aptitudes are where they're at. We're not great with pole arms, but we can make it work given how ridiculous our pole arm is. So that dire flail might be a temptation at some point, but it does not surpass this weapon. Okay. The ogre is getting angry. If he hits me one more time, we will go berserk. But he didn't. Alright. Ooh, enchant armor. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm just going to wait for this guy. Oh, he's got boomerangs. Alright, we can't wait. Alright, let me look at myself again. And so, what would I want to enchant? I'll enchant my cloak. Enchant armor on our cloak. And boom. Just like that, we have a nice cloak. So our armor class is a whopping 16 with this character, which I'm completely excited about. We have a two-handed weapon, so we got no blocking to speak of, but we have a bunch of mitigation, and we can rip through these fools. Alright, but even though we have a 24 strength and a lot of good things going for us, this game is Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, and when you play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, you could die at any minute. Alright, I'm going to quiver these poisonous darts. And there's a scroll of identify. Do we have anything that we don't know what it is? Oh yeah, we have this ring, this artifact ring. So it corrodes us on taking damage, but it lets us blink and gives us resist poison and resist cold. So getting corroded is such a bummer when you rely on your weapons and armor as much as I do. So I'm not really, thrilled with it. We have a scroll that we don't know what it is, and a potion that we don't know what it is. So let's go ahead and identify the potion and its brilliance. Well, Trog is not a fan. We have better boots than that. Oh, we found a little sandy area. It's what's going on in here? It's a forest in the dungeon. Well, not much is going on there. You never know. What are we gonna find? Don't know. There's a sky beast. Okay, so the sky beast is a little tricky, but if we hit it a couple of times, we should be good, and we did it. We got to level 8. How about that? So how are we doing? We're not training armor. Actually, we're terrible with armor. So what we're doing is shoehorning a heavy plate, tanky berserker onto a vampire with a polearm. So we aren't using anything that we're particularly good at, but we might be able to make this work regardless. Okay, so there's Pykel and his lemurs. So Pykel would not be a problem for us. We could simply go berserk and just tear him apart. However, he does have his whip of electrocution, so that's mildly terrifying. I'm going to just go back here and go up the steps. Now, we're going to use a different staircase to go down. And he's still right there, so I need to use the other one. Not that one, not that one, this one. And we're going to fight him, but I want to get only him if we could. I'm going to throw a poison at him. Oh, we get him poisoned. Wow, we're hitting him really well with our poison. We also can just ice blast the guy and hit him again with poison, or try to. And then at this point, he's got 3 stacks of poison. And we are ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and just go berserk and hit him, and he's dead. And we'll kill this skeleton, and we'll walk away. We are slowed, so we got to wait for that to wear off, and then the hornet is on us, but it's a zombie, so we'll just take it down slowly. It'll hit us. It happens. We're cool with it, though. Okay. And there we go. Oh, a lot of guys here. Oh, there's a kite shield. Well, the kite shield might change my plan. It's not going to change it right now, because this glaive is just so ridiculous, but it could at some point. If I get one hit from the Sky Beast, I would go berserk, but it didn't happen. So we're doing great. Okay, so short sword. We got some more poison darts. What else you guys got here? Short sword of flaming. I mean, we're good with short swords as a vampire, but we're not playing the sneaky game. We're wearing plate mail. You know, we're not going around stabbing people. So the glaive is going to be just fine. It would have to be a tremendous short blade for me to switch. Okay, this is unfortunate. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and Trog's hand. And I'm going to step in. And we're just going to punch this guy. And it's over. So, the only thing scary of any kind there was the priest. And we were able to wear that guy down enough. I'll go ahead and just try to throw stuff at the Sky Beast. And there we go. And level 9. Alright. So, we are going to keep getting stronger. This is something, you know, again, with Dungeon Crawl and its many evolutions, the double stat at different levels, you know, that I'm used to is just such an interesting feature. You get a stat, you get a double stat at what, level 3? And then you don't get anything at 6, and then you get another double stat at level 6. It's, it provides for like a very sharp spike. It's kind of interesting. But anyway, look at us now. We're doing our best with our polearm, but our armor class is tremendous, and our strength is quite ridiculous. Now, if I go into my glaive, for example... Hey! Feeple, Cowboy, Mr. Kiwi, everybody! Hello, good evening, so good to see you. Yes, Mr. Kiwi, we just started, and we are a vampire berserker. So just to catch everybody up, I think Cowboy was here for this last time, but we were trying to win with an octopode because I don't have an octopode win, but I just couldn't do it, and I was getting bored of dying with octopode. So I decided to just go for a random run. So I just clicked a random character, and we got Vampire Berserker, and I don't have a victory with a vampire, so it seemed like a fun thing to try. It's not the best combination, but it's pretty funny, and we ended up getting some good stuff. So we got a +5 glaive very early. We've already got plate armor, and we have +2 click and +2 boots with a +6 ring of strength. So we're actually crushing it. Indeed. On both counts, Mr. Kiwi. I think if I ever do win with an octopode, it'll be with a caster, and I just have to get it off the ground. I actually had a berserker octopode doing really, really well, and then died stupidly in the spider's nest. Alright. Poison darts. Dagger of draining. Poison darts. Poison darts. So this is interesting. I don't know. Did the game always used to stop you with information on just poison darts? Maybe poison is such a brutal thing now that they want to tell you about that in more detail. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and ice blast these guys because why not? Alright, anything here? What you got? Whips. Just a room full of dudes with whips. So anyway, when I was looking at my glaive, we're going to need to get this glaive up to skill 20 for minimum delay. So it ain't going to be anytime soon. Alright, let's go down. Oh god. So I gotta say, you don't see this very often. But it's dungeon crawl, so in dungeon crawl, there are very few things that over the course of many runs you can start to distill, crystallize as what you would call karmic patterns. And if you ever get some powerful items early, expect to face adversity quickly as well. This is 3 uniques down the steps, and I haven't seen this. It's not, like, unheard of. And Duvessa and Dowan, brother and sister, they always travel together. But to see them all is particularly troubling, and Harold can do some really annoying stuff to us. So we're going to try to go back up the steps and hope that we can make it. There's also just a random bullfrog. Alright, we made it. I'm going to exclude this staircase for now, because I don't want to get there and have Harold, like, harpoon us or something. We sure could, Mr. Kiwi, but I actually have pretty reasonable confidence that I could take out some of that if it's not all together. But we might have to. Yeah, cowboy. You know, I just, I've said it once, cowboy, and I've said it again, my friend. It's my favorite roguelike of all time. It's one of my favorite games of all time. But every once in a while, I have to take a, you know, just a little bit of a break. Especially when you just are trying to do something that's ostensibly difficult, like win with a octopode or a, you know, felid or something like that, and those were all things that I was on my path I was going to have to do, so it seemed overwhelming. Alright, but it has got to be the game I feel most comfortable streaming. Thank you, Mr. Kiwi. Alright, so that one we can take out pretty reasonably right here. I'll go ahead and hand, and then we'll step in, and he's gone. Now, I understand that they've reworked Dowan and Duvessa so that she will be enraged whenever I see her again, I think. I can't just, like, wait her out now and then come back. So that's just something to know. I want to find her, and there's a Wand of Flame, and her alone, but not... There she is. Yeah, now she's going to go enraged. So she's been saving that up. Now, the problem for her is I'm also going to go enraged, and so we'll just absolutely annihilate her. But what we don't want to see would be Harold come streaking around the corner. So I'm going to make my way over to the Ecumenical Temple, just in case Harold wants to just pop in, because I'm going to need to be berserk for Harold. Aziz, good evening, my friend. That's awesome, cowboy. You know, Transmuter is something... A lot of people really talk up Transmuter, and I never have gotten that great. Oh, we've all got... Menkowri is also here. I've never been that great with the Transmuter, and I need to definitely work that into my repertoire. I love ogres. I never really played as them until Snack recommended it, and they're fantastic. Alright, I'm going to just go down here. Menkowri is going to burn around the corner, but I'm going to hope that his spell will wear off. And then I'm going to stand here, and as long as there's no Herald, I'm okay fighting Menkowri. Alright, so we're going to just go ahead and Trog's Hand, and we're going to just wait until he gets here, wait one more. I have to get in here, and we're going to go berserk. Oh, God. So he tormented us, or, you know, he used pain. He really hurt us badly there. And that's the beauty of Menkowri. That's what makes him a sneaky SOB, but we got him. I mean, you know, you're a mummy. You're going to have some tricks, you know. And not the player character mummy, mind you, but the you know, the enemy mummy. It's a great question, Mr. Kiwi. I was planning on probably a 3-rune victory with this character because I just want to secure a vampire win if I can, just to check it off my list. And in that case, in general, I don't pivot from Trog for 3-rune victories, but if I was going into Extended, I would. Now, that being said, I don't, like, normally I would pivot from Trog to go to Shining One, Zin, but I don't know if they will accept a vampire. Oh, wow, look at this level. We've got Maggie. Dungeon 7. Absolutely brutal. All right, so we will step back 1, Trog's hand, and I'm going to go berserk. And we just need to punch her until she dies. Oh, that's a great trick, Mr. Cowboy. Gozag is such a great god as well. Dragon form, stone form sounds like a super amount of fun. Now, the other thing that's been helping us here is our anti-magic. We got Steam Dragon scales in case we were a caster. Our anti-magic glaive is just like annihilating people like Maggie. The whole gang is here. I don't think so, Theraziz. I think you're right. I mean, it used to be more stringent about that in the game, Theraziz, about gods and your behavior, but they've kind of relaxed some of the standards. But I'm going to be honest with you, I was surprised that Vampire could get a god at all. It used to be the case that anything undead couldn't worship a god, really, but because you're like both, they reworked Vampire, and you're both kind of like human and undead, depending on your form, you can use the powers. So I'll take it. All right, we got a bunch of gnolls here. We're just gonna throw some stuff at him, and then we'll just punch this guy, punch this guy. All right, that's... I don't appreciate getting pole-armed. No, I don't think so, Theraziz. I still think the good gods do not allow outright evil. But the neutral or evil gods are probably cool with you. Okay, and so now we're back to Herald. And I said before, I think we can take Herald, but we have to be ready and have him by himself. And we're there. I mean, I even have... No, I don't have Brothers in Arms yet. I need 4 piety for that. But still, we'll go ahead and hand... He tried to net us, and he did net us. So we're just going to wait, and that's fine. Oh, you can't attack in a net. Interesting. I don't know either, Alex. Maybe they came into some money and they're putting it all together. I will tell you what I do know, Alex, is that somebody from the publisher contacted me about the key for Clanfolk, and they made reference to Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, specifically being like one of the reasons they agreed, because I stream it. So at the very least, the publisher are fans of this game. So I was like, well, I can accept that. All right, let's just chip through Herald, and we did it. Level 10. And we got agility, which is not great, but we got him. Let's see what's over here. And you say, Crazy Buddy. Let's just see what he got. He's got a +0 cloak. Yeah, no thanks. Alright. He's in there, Mr. Kiwi, but we're not going to mess with him. I know. That was D7 had like, what, 6 named uniques on it? Pretty good. Alright, here we go. I'm probably going to pull this back. If I get smited too heavily by this priest, I will run. Okay, good. It worked out okay. I had a staircase there to work with, but he had massive line of sight and a wall of dudes. It was a smorgasbord of bosses. Oh, here's a two-headed ogre. So this could be also very bad for us, but we're going to Ice Blast in here. And we'll move back. Okay, we got them. The two-headed ogre should be coming. There he is. So I'm going to fight this guy, but it's going to be rough. I mean, obviously I have to go berserk. Cowboy, I'm on the stable release 0.28, not trunk. All right, so in this spot, all I want to do is kind of Trog's hand, and then berserk, and punch, got him. Terrific. All right, we'll get that guy out of there, and I'm just going to go up the steps until my berserk is back online, and it is. Now, let me look at my skills. At this point, I'm going to stop training polearms. Polearms is... Oh, awesome, Theraziz. I'm excited to see it. I'm so pumped that your coding project is going well. That's awesome. It's so good when you, like, figure out something that's been bothering you, or you get something real stable done. That's awesome. I'm excited to look at it. So 17.8 is just too expensive to spend on polearms at the moment, so I'm going to pivot over and do some other things. So, for example, fighting and armor seem pretty good. Evocations is also wise, but we'll do that in a little bit. And we're going to go back down. Wand of Digging, that's cool. Hey, look at that. That would be Psyche. I mean, they've been giving me absolute fun. All right. So I'm just, we're leaking her magic out into the air. And she's got a Dagger of Chaos, so that could still... Okay. Dagger of Chaos could always kill us. That's a great idea, Cowboy. Why not some dodging? I think you're probably right. Let me look back at that. Yeah, and we're good at dodging. All right, you got a good point. Let's see if we can get that evasion up. My only thing against dodging would be that I'm wearing plate, but the vampire is decent at dodging, so I bet we can get our evasion up, you know, to a reasonable point. If we could get up to 10, that would be tremendous. Oh god, Erica and an acid dragon. Chaos, I think, can do all... It can do a wide variety of things, Mr. Kiwi. I think it can even send you into the abyss, which would be game over, but I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, we got problems here. So we dodge this way. We can beat this, but we have to do it on our terms. Luckily, we do have a Ring of Corrosion that will help us. So what we're going to do is try to swirl in. Hey, LVP. Thanks for a follow, my friend. How you doing? All right, we're going to do that. Okay. And I almost want the Acid Dragon, but I need to go up and rest. Now, I'm going to pick another staircase for the time being and see if I can find them in a more favorable position. They are way up here, but that's not super far away, so let's see if that connects. It does, Mr. Kiwi. It does have reach. That's why pole arms are great. Oh, there's an acid dragon. Now, I don't know if it's the same acid dragon, but we're going to just pretend like it is. I'm going to go here. And then this is me using my pole arm, my glaive as reach. So I can just fight it right there, and we got it. Oh yeah, a Zerk will definitely take them down as long as they're not together. You're right about that. It's just if I got my armor drained significantly by the corrosion and she was behind the dragon, it would be problematic. Okay. Let's see what scrolls we have. We don't have any ID. That's too bad. It's very interesting how identify scrolls have played themselves out, where you need them at the beginning of the game, and then they're completely useless. Now, to some degree, that used to be the case. It was always great once you got all your scrolls and all your potions identified, but you would still need ID to be sure something wasn't cursed or whatever. But because you don't need it for equipment, you just get this critical mass of identification where you've got it all. But up front, we definitely need it. All right, there she is. And so we're just going to blast her. I'm going to Trog's Hand. She's got a Scimitar of Flaming, and she's got a +1 robe of the Arch Magi. Good for you. We're going to then try to poison her a little bit more. And I'm just going to go Berserk right now and just swing as hard as I can, and she's gone. Got anything else over here? No. That Scimitar ain't bad, actually. I could go, my aptitude in long blades is 0, so I'm actually not bad with long blades. It's something to consider. I might actually just take it for like a Hydra or something. All right, here's another acid dragon. He's already got us. Oh, acid dragon scales. Let me look at those. I can't remember if acid dragon scales are like de facto plate mail. No, they are not. Just with they are not. They're encumbrance rating 5, which is good. But nope. No thanks. All right, so we're going to drop steam and acid. It does, Mr. Kiwi. It's the way that you can get around having the Hydra spawn more heads if you're using a chopping or a slicing weapon. All right, Centaur was trying to get in me. Yep, we already got, as Cowboy's advice, we already got the evasion up to 8 there. And that's beautiful. It really is. All right. Okay, we're getting run a little bit here by some damage, so I'm going to just pepper in some Ice Blast right there. And this should leak all of their magic away, and it's over. Yeah, this guy had a crossbow of flaming. That's what was kind of hurting us. I could almost use that crossbow. I don't know how good a vampire is with a crossbow, but let me see. -2, how about that? Really bad. All right then, fine. Okay, we're done with Dungeon 8. And when you're done with Dungeon 8, let's read some of these scrolls. Silence. All right, well, we can't read anything yet. All right, how about that? Blink. Fantastic. Torment. All right, let's get rid of that. And noise. Okay, well, not the best scrolls. Yeah, good point, Mr. Kiwi. Those darn vampire fingernails. They just don't work. All right, we're going to go ahead and... oops. We're going to drop the Scroll of Torment and Noise. We're also going to drop the Brilliance Potion and the Mutation Potions, to be honest. and then we can just go down. All right, so what have we found so far? Nothing. Just the Ecumenical Temple. Ooh, the Roar of Battle. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and magic mapping. And there it is over there. Okay, so... Well, it's either right here or right here. So I'm going to go down and check this, and then run over and check that. Let's get away from... That's a shop. Okay, so then let me go over here. And there it is. There's that Bailey. All right. I'm going to go in and see what we got. It's a nice castle of orcs. Let's fight them. All right. Orc warrior. We're going to be trading blows here. You know, we did get our armor class to 17 with our armor skill going up a little bit there. And we're up to 71 hit points, so that's pretty reasonable. I'm going to search around the... just outside of this place before I kick in the front door. Make sure that we got no surprises in case I need to make a hasty getaway. Now, one thing I could consider... What is this? These are stone walls. I could, like, dig through. I don't know if you can actually dig through this. No, never mind. It won't. It'll dig through this wall. Like, this, the rock wall we can dig through, but the stone wall we cannot. So you can't, like, get a shortcut. That's too bad. Alright, so what we're going to do is just open this and see if we need to run immediately. Alright. Here comes a warrior. Let's just lead him out. And a bunch of warriors. So we're going to get a bunch of, like, tanky guys with reach weapons like we have. Man, we're getting a lot of poison darts. If only a vampire was good at throwing. I think it goes back to what you said, Mr. Kiwi, about the long fingernails. I think that makes me bad at throwing as well. Okay. Hey, Ninja Joe, good evening, my friend. I'll tell you what, I am, and I'm going to explain it to you, Ninja. So what happened here, my friend, was I made a random character just for fun, and we got Vampire Berserker. So the only way you can actually go Berserk is if you're alive. So I'm being alive for... God, I don't want to let that guy out. For the benefit of getting Trog's powers. But that's it. I don't think you can. You didn't used to be able to. I'll tell you what, as a secret, I mean, that's a great point though, Ninja Joe. It used to be the case that you can't go berserk when you're dead because you can't get enraged, because you're just like, you have no emotional state, really, you know, or the god doesn't want to give you its power. I don't know, but I was trying to get a win with a mummy years ago, and I made one, and I immediately was like, well, Trog's the easiest, so I'll just go Trog. And I tried to go berserk, and it was like, you can't go berserk. Yeah, you can't. I don't know if you could take Trog before as a vampire until the rework, but if I... Oh, okay, we've got problems. I'm just going to go berserk on this knight, I think. Oh, that was tough. And he only had ring mail. That guy's tough. Imagine if that guy had plate mail right there. Okay. Alright, so we got through the Orcish Knight. Let's hope there's nothing else too diabolical. Ooh, I'm gonna go in there and fight that Zephyrmancer. If it's only one Zephyrmancer, I'm gonna open this vault. There's 2 magical plate mails and a enchant armor. And the reason I would do it, there's a very, very high probability that I die trying to open this, but just listen to my thought process. I have a glaive of anti-magic. I could also read a scroll of silence and just, you know, wreck this guy. Right. But no, that makes sense, Ninja Joe. All right, everybody. So I could Trog's Hand and then read silence and just walk in and wail on this guy, but I can't go berserk if things go badly. What does he have? He has a spectral quarterstaff. Right. Hey, Chelsea, what is up? Thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate that. That's right, Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, here we are. We're looking through this vault door. I appreciate that, Chelsea. Thanks again. We're looking through this vault door at our good buddy, the Deep Elf Zephyrmancer. Yeah, you can't berserk when bloodless, so I have to stay alive. That is awesome, Chelsea. I know, I'm like you. I've been playing this for over 10 years. Love the game. I was just saying to Cowboy Jim earlier, it's my favorite roguelike of all time, and it, you know, is one of my favorite games of all time. It's just like, it's different every single time, and they keep updating it. Yeah, there you go. Do I have a might potion? I might, Ninja, but the problem is I don't know what so many of my potions are. I could, right? Here's another... Alright. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna see what this does. Oh, he blinked away. Alright, I silenced, and so he... yeah. I just silenced him, and he has no power at that point. He's just a deep elf in a robe fighting an unhinged vampire with a glaive. That was hilarious. All right, let's see what he's got. All right, so now let's see. They've got +5 plate armor of ponderousness and the +4. These plate armors are awesome. Oh, that's awesome, people. I love when you get to make those team-ups like that. All right, I'm going to wait till silence wears off, and I'm going to look at both of these armors. Hey, Sebastian. What is up, my friend? How you doing? Thanks for subscribing. The purple robe does look awesome. I love it with the stars on it like that. It looks sweet. Hey, Graham. What is up, my friend? Good evening. The run's going great. How are you doing? We just beat an elf senseless. I'm going to look at it, Ninja Joe, because I need to remind myself. Okay, everybody. Sorry about that. I am back, and I just want to say, Alex, thank you so much for becoming a member, my friend. I really appreciate that. That's awesome. And, yeah, so we were looking at the ponderousness, and what does it do? It slows our movement. And that's it. And so, you know, I just don't see... I was trying to see if there was any upside at all to this. This is new. Having ponderousness as a brand on just a regular magical item. So I wasn't sure what this would really was. But after looking at it, it's complete garbage. Oh, okay, people. Thank you for waiting around, my friend. I appreciate that. Have a great night, my friend. No, Alex, that is awesome. That's great. Thank you so much. That is a perfect place. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wear this willpower armor. Yeah, no, you're right, Theraziz. No, even Che, I don't see the point. Although I've never gotten good with Che. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to wear this, and you see our armor class goes up to 22. And then we're going to enchant armor, our plate armor, and we're going to drop the animal skin, the ring mail, the chain mail, the regular plate, and the plate mail of ponderousness. Just like that. Hey, Dylan, what is up, my friend? How you doing? Good to see you. Noel is so good. Love Noel. All right. Well, that was an amazing Bailey, actually. So we come out of that Bailey with a swing in our armor class by, I believe, +6 right there, and we got an extra pip of will. So we're doing really, really beautiful. I like when everything is just flowing like this. I really like this. So we got into the Bailey before it timed out, and we weren't devastated by it. Let me just make sure there's no amazing items lying around. And let me just go for glaive. And only thing that we have is that. Let me just see about polearm. Anything else that's really, really good? There's a halberd of protection, but that's just not good enough. Oh, awesome, Dylan. Actually, you know what? Speak of the satisfactory, Dylan. I was playing that earlier today, just, you know, trying to get there, and I saw the radar tower at the bottom of my tech tree. I got some more mushrooms, and I didn't really know what it would do. Does it just scan the environment for you or something for resources? I was trying to figure out what it was for. All right, let's just keep exploring. And another two-headed ogre. All right. So I'm going to go back here into this hallway, and we'll poke at this guy. And look at that. We just killed the two-headed ogre from range. That was pretty good. Isn't that the way of it? I feel like, Ninja Joe, that Dungeon Crawl just likes to laugh at me. And, you know, when I was playing Octopode, it would just put down, like, you know, orange crystal plate and stuff like that. Oh, awesome! It clears fog on the map, so it's like you go to the top of a tower in Assassin's Creed or something, Dylan, and you get the lay of the land. I love that. Yeah, I need better recipes too. I don't even know how to evaluate the recipes, but that game is just so good. Oh, here they come. Big group. Yeah, that's cool. I love that you can place it wherever. Alright, I'm getting a little touched up. I'm just gonna go berserk. You know what to do when you're getting touched up? You just get crazy. Yes, Alex. Warcraft? Is that what that is? For some reason, it just reminds me of World of Warcraft, but I could be getting my universe is all messed up. All right. Yeah, I thought so. I only played World of Warcraft for a few years. I should probably remember some of the names of the people. Which dungeon was he in? He wasn't like AC-20, was he? I mean, I played way long ago, so I don't even know. I can't remember. I was a mage, so I was always far away from everything. And running around, terrified. Yeah, I didn't play when I left the game at Burning Crusade, so we didn't do too much of that content. I was more like I did a lot of the OG stuff, but all right, let's go ahead and flame, electric eel down, flame on. Ooh, there's a bunch of them. All right, cool. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They have a helmet. Oh, you know what? That's actually, that might have been where I stopped. I don't know if I made it to Burning Crusade. I might have just done Cataclysm. It was the one where, like, you go through the portal at Outland. That was the one where we stopped on. The first one to let you go past level 60 or whatever. You know, Ninja Joe, I asked... Cowboy knows Transmeter better than I do. He was just talking about it. I don't really know Burning Crusade. Okay, Oxy, hey, there you are. What's up, my friend? That was Burning Crusade? Okay, then there you go. That's where we stopped. I don't remember what Cataclysm... I thought Cataclysm for some reason, but no, Burning Crusade. I remember getting, like, green items that were better than my, you know, tier 2 stuff that I had gotten from Blackwing Lair, and just having all kinds of feelings about it. All right, so we don't have a helmet and we don't have gloves. So let me pick up these gloves and then let me go get the helmet. Hey, Robert, what is up, my friend? How you doing? So this game, Robert, is a classic roguelike. It is basically a single-player role-playing game that's turn-based, and you are in a procedural dungeon, and it is permadeath. So if you die, you lose your character, and you're just trying to level up, raise your skills, collect better loot, and beat the game before you die. So, you know, if you've played any kind of like RPG roguelike, that would be the explanation. But is that starting to make any sense? Oh yeah, didn't touch Cataclysm. No. We left at the first expansion. You know, that's a great question, Ninja Joe. I got an orb that was really, really good with an earlier character. So it depends on which one it is, but I found some that have been helpful. I'm going to buy this helmet. And that's all I need from this guy. So we're going to wear this helmet, and our armor class goes up. Oh, nice, Robert. We were just talking about WoW. WoW Classic is the one that I played the most of. Oh, cool. No, I never fought him then. I was going to say, I don't remember fighting a guy like that. Unless he was in, like... Zamorak or whatever that, like, troll dungeon was. ZF or whatever it was. No, it's not, Mr. Kiwi. Our armor class is insane. Alright, so let's read some scrolls here. What's this? Enchant weapon. Hey, how about that? Let's make our glaive even better. And then... Summoning. Ooh, we got a bunch of good stuff. Okay. And what you got, B? Vulnerability. Get out of there. Hey, Impsy, what's up? You're right. Zamorak is the bad guy. Zul'Farrak, that's what it is. Yes, there you go. I knew it was like Z and ended with K, but I was blanking on everything else. Or Zul'Gurub, was that what it was? There you go. Never mind. And I was totally wrong. It just started with a Z, and there was trolls involved. All right. We wouldn't do that one all the time. Okay. God, it's been... you know, what has it been since I've played World of Warcraft? 12? 14 years? Something like that? Alright, how you doing, Impsy, by the way? And... Zamorak, that shifty Zamorak. Nickman, hello, good evening, how you doing? Alright, so do we want to go to the lair? Not really. Not with this glaive. Not yet. Let's clear some dungeon before we go to the lair. There's Sonya. And she's got that fantastic... we're going to have to just get crazy right away on her. Oh, she's going to kill us. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, she put us in the abyss, too. Well, that was the worst possible outcome. Oh, my God. I don't even know what to say. Let me look at this. Let me look what was happening. So basically, I've been cruising. I have 24 armor class, and then all of a sudden, she Curar darted us, and then yeah, the distortion hit us. The distortion just hit us once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. 4 distortion blasts. 5 distortion blasts. Yeah, it was the distortion. No, you don't, Nick, man. To be honest, we are actually only... we have to start drinking everything that we've got here. Okay, we got better. We would have been killed by Sonya if she didn't put us in the abyss, so technically we get to live for a few more turns. Now, where are we, you ask? Well, we've been thrown into the abyss. Krim, good evening, my friend. How you doing? So here we are, stuck in the abyss, and we're about to die. Casimir, hi, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. I don't expect this character to live more than a few turns, but we're here anyway. So at the end of the last stream, which I had to end prematurely, I was cast by Sonya with her distortion blade into the abyss. Hey, Hunting Wall. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Ooh, Wall Hunter too? That's 3 places at once, Hunting. That is fantastic. I love it. Oh, you know what, Grim? Dinkum looks sweet. I contacted the developers, hoping for them to throw me an Australian farming bone. We'll see if they get back to me, but that game looks fantastic. You'll have to let me know how it is. Well, Hunting is in 3 places at once, and that is the 3 places to be. Now, this character is slow, and we're somehow flying, which I don't know what happened there. And, oh, I was drinking potions. That's right, I think. And I just drank a potion of flight, perhaps. Distro, I did do Periscope until they closed it. So, Twitter doesn't have Periscope anymore. They discontinued that. I know, it's too bad, but it is, the streams do post onto Twitter, and you can watch them on Twitter. There's just no, like, Periscope, as far as I understand. So it's sad, but that's, you know, how things happen. Okay, so what do I want to do here? How do I want to survive? Sometimes, right when you get into the abyss, there's an exit, like, very close. That's a possibility. I can read a scroll of teleport, and it's going to take me forever, but I want to just poke my head around and see if I can just happenstance spy a... oops, let me turn off these emotes. If I can spy a way out. And it doesn't look like that's going to happen. But I wanted it to happen. Alright, so because I'm slow, I'm going to just read my scroll. And I know it's going to delay my translocation, but that's okay. I want to teleport away where the enemies are not aware of my presence. Now, we got pulled into another region, and we did teleport, but we're still slow, which is, like, not great. So I'm going to go over into this corner, and I'm going to actually just try to rest as much as possible. And, well, that tells you a lot, Grim. That tells me it's awesome. I'm pumped about it then. Okay. I'm going to rest again. And we've been teleported over by a green death. Which we don't want to see a green death at all with this character. We don't really want to be in the abyss at all, but it looks like... that's awesome. That's, you know, I think I was talking about that before. Grim, which is just so fantastic about the gaming scene that we find ourselves in now, where it's kind of like back to the Wild West of the 1980s, where, you know, if you were developing for like an Atari or even a Nintendo, you could almost do that by yourself. It required a very small team. Now, you know, then it went to like really, really difficult licensing fees and technical barriers and financial barriers such that you needed a pretty big team. And we've completely changed course. And now you can be a single dev and make a game like Stardew Valley or something, you know, and sell lots of copies. Be very successful and make a great game. It's fantastic. All right. So we're on actually level 2. I'm going to look at this. How did that happen? So we got pulled into another part of the abyss. And at some point, we went to Abyss 2. So that's not good. I'm going to step away from the green death and just like pretend like he didn't see me. And then walk away. Over here. Oh, that's great. I mean, basically, I really enjoy my time at Porsche and Stardew Valley, so I'm on it. Hey, Crispy. Congratulations on your first place victory, by the way, my friend. Your trophy and your truck are insane. I hope you spend that prize money well on some just absolutely amazing tricked out features for your car, or I don't know what you want to spend it on, but good luck. You could buy some games, but I think you have a few of those. So, as it's been a bit, bought a cheesecake. Now that is what I'm talking about. Delicious food. As I've not been in the Abyss in a while with characters, it's time to move in one direction. Oh, you know what, Casimir? You're probably right. Because I've never seen a teleport scroll pull you into a different region or a different level. So I guess Sonya just sent me right to Abyss 2. That makes more sense. I like that. Thank you for pointing that out. So when I'm on the Abyss, what I do is I like to move diagonally, if possible, and just surge in one direction, and I just keep going and try to find a way out. It's like, okay, so this guy sees me, which is really bad, so I'm going to try to teleport again. I only have a few of these teleports, unfortunately. So I got to use them somewhat intelligently. Oh, that's a bad place to go. Okay. All right, we got pulled again, and we're here. All right. So we're going to just walk and try and find ourselves a miracle. We're looking for a Hail Mary. I like that, Casimir. Thank you. You know, it is... At least we were able to get rid of slow, right? And rest. I could go undead and then, like, turn into a bat or something and just move really, really fast, trying to run away through the Abyss until I find an exit or something. But my concern with that is that I won't be able to go berserk if I do that, and that just seems, you know, not great. The green alive status, it does, doesn't it? It feels good. Alright, we're going to run away from this will-o'-the-wisp because it's scary. And if I get into a dead end, which this looks very much like a dead end, I think I'm going to have to read my last teleport and just try to pray that we can sneak out of this section. Alright, I killed the will-o'-the-wisp, actually. Maybe I could have just stayed around here a little longer. That's fine. It happens. Alright. Okay, we got pulled around, and... Alright, well, we found a door. So that's a good thing, because we found a door. The only problem with this door is this is a door down. We need to go the other direction. So, that's no good. We're going to run away from that. It's a door, which is, you know... I'm not entirely furious about finding a door. I just wish it was the kind of door that I want. Oh, I got warped again. Oh, there's a statue of Lugonu. Now, here is a just absolutely insane strategy. Hey, Eve. Good evening. How you doing? Good to see you. I could switch gods to Lugonu and get out of the Abyss. But the problem with that are various. So, the first problem with that is that Lugonu is not very powerful. And the second problem... I mean, Lugonu is okay. Though, don't get me wrong. Like, Lugonu is decent, but not as good as Trog. And, as Casimir points out, Trog is going to be really upset. So can I survive Trog's wrath with this character? So it's a kind of a question of, do I have a better shot of winning with getting out of the abyss, or sticking out of here? Hey Jay, what is up, my friend? You know, it's like, which gives me a better chance to survive? Just wandering around without any teleport or any other kind of escape mechanism, really, and praying that I find a door, or just switching deities. Alex, good evening. It's not good. I'm gonna fight the smoke demon and take it down. I think I have to walk on by. I agree. I mean, like, not having Berserk and having Berserk enemies fighting me, I think it's like robbing Peter to pay Paul. And if we're in it for the long con here, which, oh god, thrashing horrors, that's quite bad. I could take maybe one thrashing horror Berserk, but I don't think I could take two. Alright, well, this is going to get really uncomfortable. So we're going to have to go Berserk and fight. Yep, Jay, you're right. So we're going to have to just go Berserk. Did I lie to you, Alex? What did I lie about? I still got my charcoal going. At least I hope I have charcoal going. And I'm going to go Berserk and pray that we get out of this. Now, first, I'm going to use Trog's Hand to get the regeneration going, and then we're going to go Berserk and fight. And we will fight that one. All right, we killed them all. So that was good. Oh, whoops. Yeah, you know, actually, Alex, I'm leaving the anvil mold because it's so big, but maybe I could fire it. Yes, Jay, I've gotten the Orb of Zot many times, actually. Never with a vampire, though, so this would be my first time with the vampire being successful. If you're interested, Jay, on the YouTube channel, I have complete victories and many, many deaths with different character combinations, from 3 rune victories all the way up to 15 rune victories. Alright, now can I get this character to a spot where I can rest and shake off my slow status? Okay, we got it. So let's just keep going and pray that we find a way out. That's an ancient Zyme, and I'm not happy about seeing that. I'm getting sick. Now, I don't know if, like, I switch to undead if I can avoid the sickness from the Zyme. And there's a golden eye, which is bad. I'm going to try to fight the Zyme on its own up here. Oh, we got pulled into another region of the abyss. That's actually good. Okay. So we're in another region. Casimir, one day I am going for greater player eventually, but the Octopode and the Felid are giving me severe trepidations, but I'd like to try to get it someday. You know, it's a bucket list kind of thing. If within the next 20 years I can secure it, I'll be happy. Alright. But I also like just beating it with new character types in general, so that's kind of fun. Oh, God. Staircase. Door. Come on now. Get me out. Alright, there's a good... I can see a bunch up here, so I'll check it out. Smoke Demon. Wretched Star is about as bad as it gets. I need to... This guy's going to mutate me really badly. Now, this could be a situation where I could... I think if I'm... Some undead can't be mutated, or maybe all undead can't be mutated, but I can't go berserk if I change. Not sure. Not sure how this plays out. I don't think I see another way out besides just going berserk against this dude. Okay. And yeah, we didn't get mutated, so maybe he can't. Or he just didn't do his ability. Alright, so I'm going to go into this little hidey hole. And I'm going to pretend like I can hide here. I did. And we at least got the slow status off, so we're going to keep looking. Come on, doorway. An unseen horror. Yeah. Unseen horror is not great, but because we can see invisible, not as bad as it could be. Ooh, look at this long hallway. There's a way deeper. 2 for 2 on deeper paths. Oh god, tentacle. Yeah, that's bad. Alright, I gotta go berserk and just kill the tentacle man. Or try to. We got him. Oh my god. Look at this. Do you see this? The substance of the abyss twists violently and a gateway leading out appears. Now, if I go out, I will... The problem with this, okay, is that if I go out right now, I am berserk. And Sonya is going to be waiting for me. And I will lose berserk and have to deal with Sonya again. Now, that's still a better prospect than where I'm at, but this is not great. I could try to wait and let berserk wear off and let slow wear off, but I don't think I can do that safely without getting yanked to another part of the abyss. I think I have to, you know, take the bird in the hand. And there's Sonya poisoning me. And I need to use Trog's hand immediately. And I'm just going to run. I don't know about this at all. I don't have enough piety for brothers in arms. I would need 4. I did Trog's hand. That's going. I can drink resistance. And this... Oh god. No, yeah, Sonya's just destroying me. No, honestly, Alex, that's what's kind of funny, is that Sonya is not usually a problem. Like, Sonya barely ever gives me a problem. It's just right now with this character. So Sonya blinked away, and I drank a potion of what? Haste? I magically purged. Rob, good evening, my friend. How's it going? So... I think it's not a bad idea. I could turn into a bat and just run. Sonya's very fast. Another option I could do is I could drop a smoke cloud. Yeah, I was thinking that, Casimir. I could go smoke. Even if though I go berserk, Sonya's going to beat me up. I think I just have to run. Right, I'd have to exsanguinate, so I'd have to use... exsanguinate immediately right now, right? And then it would take some time though, right? So I would have to wait before I could actually do that. So first option, I could Ice Blast. That's great that things are going well, Rob. I totally understand about the long day. I'm just glad you're able to kick back and rest, my friend. So, I can Ice Blast, or I could just try to step away and run. I don't know how far I could get from Sonya. I'll take one step away and see what happens. Oh, right. So she just blinked again. Right. Blink... She blinked me away. Look at this. I am at 1 hit point. and her distortion blade blinked me up to here. So I actually could maybe run away from here. It would be like I fog and then go up the passageway. I need to get like over here, basically. I could fog scroll and then run around and try to get over to here to the way out. I could also begin exsanguination procedure. Alright, so first things first, let's fog. Oh, biddly dee. She hit me with the dart through the fog. Alright, well, we died. We were doing so well, but I mean, that was just outrageous. Touche. Where are we, Dungeon 10? Yeah, she she sent us to the Abyss. We survived the Abyss, and then I knew when I came out, she was going to be waiting for us. And we just got owned by a distortion-branded weapon and Curar darts. So that's the game right there, folks. Yeah, it happens. It happens. We were doing great with this character, too. It's too bad, but, you know, what can you say? What can you say? All right.